My sister announced her pregnancy at my wedding reception, so I made sure her child would never call her mom. I was 28 when I found out how deep betrayal could cut. It wasn't the kind of hurt that fades after a few weeks. It was slow and steady. It made every good memory taste bitter, turned every dream into something dark. My sister Delilah had been stealing my spotlight since the day she was born. Every milestone I reached somehow became about her. My college graduation turned into her emergency appendectomy that miraculously healed itself the moment she had everyone's attention. My promotion dinner at Olive Garden became her engagement announcement before I could even mention my new position. She wore a white Vera Wang dress to my engagement party and told everyone she thought it was a white party theme. At my bachelorette weekend in Nashville, she announced she was trying for a baby and spent the entire time talking about ovulation schedules. When Delilah married Garrett, an investment banker, she made sure everyone knew his quarterly bonus was bigger than my entire teacher salary. She tagged me in every Instagram post about their new white Tesla Model X, their Sub-Zero refrigerator, their couples massage at the Four Seasons Maui. Meanwhile, I was planning my small beach wedding with 75 guests, saving every penny teaching 7th grade math. The night before my wedding, Delilah pulled me aside at the rehearsal dinner. "I have the most amazing surprise for tomorrow," she said, practically vibrating with excitement. I told her no surprises, that tomorrow was about me and Rowan. She just smiled and said I'd love it. During my maid of honor speech at the reception, Delilah stood up and grabbed the microphone. "Sorry to interrupt," she said, not looking sorry at all. "But I just can't wait another second to share our news. We're pregnant." She pulled out ultrasound photos from her Michael Kors clutch and started passing them around during what was supposed to be my first dance to At Last by Etta James. Guests didn't know where to look. Some congratulated her while others tried to focus on us. She fake cried about being so emotional at weddings while cornering my grandmother to show her the sonogram. I heard her tell my Aunt Rachel, "At least one of us can give mom grandchildren," knowing full well Rowan and I had been trying for 2 years with 3 miscarriages. By the time she posted photos of herself at my wedding with the caption, "2 celebrations in 1, blessed baby Garrett," I was done being the bigger person. Over the next few months, I learned interesting things. Delilah only got pregnant to compete with my wedding. She told our cousin Jenna that Garrett's Hong Kong business trips meant she'd need a full-time nanny anyway. "Babies are basically accessories for the first year," she said at her baby shower while I smiled and took mental notes. She actually told her yoga friends that pregnancy is just something you endure for the Instagram announcement and gender reveal party. I recorded everything. I volunteered to help with everything. I was there for every appointment, every birthing class, every Pottery Barn nursery shopping trip. I documented everything on my phone, including the time she said pregnancy was ruining her Equinox body and she couldn't wait to get rid of this thing. I became the supportive sister she never was. When baby Elena was born, Delilah's interest lasted exactly 4 Instagram posts. Garrett traveled 3 weeks out of 4 to Hong Kong. Delilah had hot yoga and wine tastings and Botox appointments. Can you watch her for a few hours? Turned into entire weekends. By the time Elena was 3 months old, I was basically raising her. Her first word was mama to me while Delilah was at SoulCycle. She didn't even ask about it later. I documented every single milestone with timestamps and videos. First smile at 6 weeks, first laugh at 12 weeks, first time rolling over at 4 months. All with me while Delilah posted old photos pretending to be Mama Bear. At Thanksgiving, Elena screamed when Delilah tried to hold her for family photos and reached for me instead. "It's strange how she prefers you," our mother said while Elena slept in my arms and Delilah scrolled through Revolve sales. When Elena was 18 months old, Garrett's assistant called him about charges at the Ritz-Carlton while he was supposedly in Hong Kong. Turns out Delilah was there with her personal trainer Brad. During the custody hearing, Garrett's lawyer presented my documentation. 647 hours of babysitting logged, 83 doctor visits I attended, 14 first milestones I witnessed. The judge asked 2-year-old Elena in chambers who took care of her. "Mama," she said, pointing at me through the window. When asked about Delilah, she said, "That's Dee Dee. She yells." The judge granted Garrett full custody with me as legal co-guardian. Delilah got supervised visitation every other Saturday for 4 hours. Now Elena's 5 and calls me mama everywhere. Delilah tried to fix this once at Elena's dance recital. She knelt down and said loudly enough for other parents to hear, "Remember, sweetie, I'm your real mommy." Elena looked at her confused and announced to everyone, "No, you're not. You're just Dee Dee who makes daddy sad." Then she ran past Delilah to hug me first. At Mother's Day brunch, Elena made me a card that said, "Best mama ever," while Delilah sat alone at Starbucks. Last month at kindergarten orientation, Elena introduced me as her mom, and when the teacher asked about Delilah in the parking lot, Elena said, "Oh, that's just my dad's ex-wife. She wanted to steal my spotlight. Instead, I stole her light and raised it as my own."